Is it raining? What's up, everybody? It's me, Erica, and we are down here, girl. What is going on? We gotta get these we always gotta get these pillows together. I got this little thing here. This little thing. I was watching Belle Collective last night, and so I thought we would come down in here and talk about it. My bang. Hopefully everyone had a good weekend. We had a good live yesterday. I enjoy those lives, don't you? I do. I said I was going to start going live more often, and Sundays I feel like it's a good day wind down. I think I want to go earlier though. So, I think I want to do like around 10 East Coast. I mean 10 West Coast. Oh, let me change my glasses. Let's see. Ooh, wait. Oh, these glasses. When I tell you these glasses, they don't love you like I love you. That song has been in my head, honey. Let's see. What about these? I think these are okay. We have to get this right. I think these are okay. Can you see my eyes here? It's the it and because it's a double glare. I think with the frameless or thin frames, it just always looks better. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and like, subscribe, comment. Let me know you stopped by. We are talking about Belle Collective. So if you haven't watched the live, it was almost 2 hours. Um, we'll be going live. I'm not going to promise, but I'd like to, just keep something going. I think I've gone live 3 times these last 3 Sundays. But I think I don't want to do it around 11. I want to do it like around 10 o'clock West Coast, maybe 9 o'clock. And I think I want to do 10 o'clock. I don't know, I'll let you, but no later than noon. If I haven't gone live by noon on Sunday, then it's not gonna be a lot. It won't be no live. We'll just do it like that. It won't be super early, but it will be like brunch, lunch, maybe going into brunch, late breakfast type of vibe, and then yeah, so it'll be like early afternoon for the West Coast. So I hope everybody's doing well. I hope everybody had a relaxing weekend. I ended up watching. I twisting my son's hair, so we was watching Carry On. Carry On was good. Carry On was good. I like Jason Bateman. Shout out to Jason Bateman. Um, just oh my god, I just think I was like I love Jason Bateman. I don't know why. I just love just the way he acts. In 2 weeks, watch what's gonna happen. Something's gonna come out about him in 2 weeks, and we're gonna be like, oh my god, we gotta take back everything, every nice thing we said about that man. We gotta take it back. And then I watched Rebel Ridge, which was actually good too. I was like, oh, this was good too. With the I don't know his name. The people are, they propped him up, honey. A new black man is in a movie, honey. The girls are going nuts. Y'all did that to Jonathan Major. See how it turned out for y'all. Anyway, Real Housewives, not Real Housewives. Belle Collective, I watched last night. I didn't take any notes. They start off where they left off. So let's get started. They start off where they left off with SoGucci. So Gucci and or Sophia and Selena are outside by the pool trying to have a conversation about them getting along. I don't know. I think I really am not. I really this story with Selena and So Gucci is so tired. The only reason why I feel like it's so tired is because y'all have been. How long have JJ and So Gucci been together? Y'all have never gotten to a physical altercation, and then you get on this show, and girl Aikisha and that jiggle jiggle shake shake she does at the beginning. I thought for sure after she complained about it that they would edit that out, but they didn't. They said, "Girl, fuck this intro." The intro is crazy anyway. I don't know. It's weird the way they shot. I don't know why they wanted to make it look like a She by Sheree commercial. But anyways, So Gucci and Selena are talking. They're like, I didn't want that to happen. I'm not a fighter. Um, but like Selena was like, what did I do to you? And she's just Sophia sounds like she is really male centered. She sounds like she is a woman who is male centered, and I'm all for supporting your partner, right? But um, it seems like JJ is the center of it all. Even her daughter had to check her later and tell her about the way that she centers JJ, and no one else is the center. It's just JJ. And she's like, I don't know what I did to you. I didn't do, I'm not a fighter, but I felt like, she was like, I don't want to go back, but I felt like, they both were. So Gucci came on that set and thought she was going to play Selena by calling her an extra. Girl, extra. I've been on TV before you even was thought of, girl. What are you talking about? I was already on TV. I've been on TV. I've done reality TV before, right? So inside of the house, Marie and the ladies, they left from outside of the house to give So Gucci and Selena some privacy. And Marie is making hamburgers. Latrice is hungry. She made Latrice a hamburger. Latrice says she still doesn't trust her. She's still conniving. She's still a snake, but she could make me a burger. I thought it was cute the way they were bantering back and forth. Um, I feel like that's the kind of um interactions, like the way that Kenya and Nini would go back and forth. Like, I don't really like you. I can be cordial enough. I don't dislike you so much that I can't be cordial with you. Like, bitch, I don't trust you or whatever, but I'm a laugh and you can make me a hamburger, girl. I'm hurt. I'm hurt. Selena is hurt. They ended up hugging. But the daughters were like, I don't think that was genuine. I think she was just doing that for show. I don't know why JJ is so angry to the point where he can't be around Selena. I don't know what it is. And for them to get, I feel like there's so many things that are happening. Lateshia should have told Gucci and JJ that Selena was going to be there. I don't like the surprising someone with someone that they don't want to be around. I feel like it's like a boundary crossing. It's violating a boundary, I feel. Um, so I don't know. She was like, we can be cool or whatever, but JJ, he still has a problem. So it's, between come us. In from outside and everybody's like, oh my God, they're coming in together. Everybody's wig is intact. And so it seems like everybody's like trying to get along for the stuff, for the cameras, and trying to make it okay. So I feel like it's okay. I don't know. I don't know. And it was so funny when Selena pushed So Gucci again. I was like, not Selena hitting So Gucci again. So yeah, and her pressing charges because she had injuries and stuff like that. So Selena was like, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna take this shot. I'm gonna go. Bye, everyone. And they hugged each other again. And Akeisha was like, "Girl, what?" So Akeisha and her got the scoop later. Her and Akeisha hadn't had a chance to talk. And then it seemed like immediately after the men walked in, and they were like, everybody is getting along. Marie made uh Marie made girl, I need to not watch this again. I need to stop it. Girl, at the end it was so funny the way JJ was looking. I need to take a screenshot of the way that JJ was looking at Glenn when Glenn was trying to check him about saying something to Lateshia. Okay, I'm gonna just let it play. I'm not gonna watch it. So, anyways, so they come in and they tell the guys that everybody is getting along, and they are like, "Oh, really? Like what? They was making burgers for each other and this and that." Yes, they were. Um, I think I don't like when men or people in relationships, men or women do it too. Um, you can't be friends with this person. Now, like I said, I don't know what Selena did to JJ besides cheat on him. I don't know what she did to him. And I feel like JJ has a persona that he wants to maintain. And I feel like Selena's presence threatens his persona. You understand what I'm saying? He can't be this fun loving, jovial person because he has to be mad at this woman for cheating on him. But I don't think that JJ is a saint. I'm sorry. I don't think he's a saint. And I think I don't hear, now listen, I don't hear JJ encouraging SoGucci to repair her relationship with her daughter. I mean, he was sitting at the thing when they were talking about it. They were sitting at the charcuterie board talking about it. But I don't hear him the way that she's trying to encourage him to talk to his daughters and to be on a speaking terms with his daughters. I just don't see it. Let me turn it down. So in the next scene, Marie and Essie are sitting down because they're gonna plan Marie's graduation party. She's getting her PhD. I was like, wow, that is impressive. Dr. Marie Monroe, honey. It's Marie Monroe. Dr. Marie Monroe, girl. That's what it is. So shout out to her. I actually thought this was a really good episode of accomplishments and things. Like they showed, I don't know about Letitia's brunch, but the health and fitness, a health event that they had, mental health and wellness event that they had, um, Aikisha and SoGucci had. Didn't I say last week? I said Aikisha's the type that'll throw something after Lateshia to show her how it's really done. Didn't they show them? I was like, they had the speakers up there, everyone in it. They had the lower third, all the information in the lower third. I don't know what went on at the brunch with the small business entrepreneurial brunch that they had, but that was nothing compared to Aikisha's thing. And I thought it was so shady when JJ was like, "You really had a good brunch. We really love your brunches and stuff like that." Because that brunch was skimpy. It was a little skimpy. I don't know what's going on at that brunch. But so they're gonna have a birthday, not a birthday party, a graduation party for Marie, and she is going to have a little event or whatever like that. Lateshia shares with us that they had a, I don't know if they did a biopsy, but they did a ultrasound, and the lump that she saw or that they saw, it's very very small, and even if it is surgery, she said it's very very small, very early, and so she can have it taken out if she needs to. Marie asked Lateshia shows up at Marie's office, and she wanted to know where her stuff was, and she was like, "No, you didn't have my stuff ready." And I think they did that on purpose. The way that Lateshia is moving, she seems like a producer's pawn, and I feel like she's doing a lot of stuff to help produce the show, and she's being messy because I honestly feel like it was intentional that Marie's stuff wasn't there so that Marie can act a fool like she at every other brunch Marie has been at. She's acted a fool, right? And that's why at the end of the brunch on the last episode in the interview, Lateshia said Marie is just going to do what Marie does. Basically, at my brunches, she cuts a fool every single time. Let's not put her stuff up and see if she acts up. She didn't give us too much, right? She just was like, "This is your fault. My stuff should have been up." Because in all honesty, I only saw two banners. I saw SoGucci's Keller Williams banner, and I saw Letitia's banner, and Lateshia, her box of plates. I saw, and that's it. It was not good at all. It was not good. Not compared to that health event. That health and wellness event was really good. It was really organized. It was really good, and they shot it really well. So Selena and her daughters are gonna create a boutique called 4S. They got their banners, and so they're excited about starting their business. And they, are excited about starting their business. And so Selena tells the girls that she went to New Orleans and she met with SoGucci, and that um, they hugged it out or whatever, and then they basically said that they just don't believe that it's real. Do you believe? Has she called you since? And she was like, no, she hasn't called me since. They were like, yeah, that was for TV. Whatever it is, I mean, I don't know. I don't know. Whatever it is, child, if it's for TV or not, y'all just need to get along, because it is. I think it's silly for Aikisha and not Aikisha, Selena and SoGucci to be have gotten into a physical after altercation after years of knowing each other and being around each other. Y'all get into a physical altercation. That's so silly to me. It's really silly. So Gucci and her daughter go for a walk. So Gucci's always working out. We love to see it. But she's talking to her daughter about her mental health, right? She says she wants to give back. She needs to focus on her daughter. She needs to focus on the relationship with her daughter. She needs to put her relationship, prioritize that relationship first. Just like so many women have done and still do to this day, they put the relationship with their partners before their relationships with their children, or even the relationships with themselves. So Gucci's daughter tells her that she needs to be more supportive, and that she felt as though if she would not have been on that bridge contemplating her life and whether or not she should take it, because she didn't have that much support. I felt like if I had support, I wouldn't have been on that bridge. That's what she said. So Gucci was crying. You should be crying. That's awful. That's awful. And then she said, the same way, she got her with this one. She said, the same way that you knew to get up and leave because JJ was uncomfortable, that Selena was there, the attention that you had to that you knew that you had to get up and leave because your husband was uncomfortable. I need you to have that same attention for me, for your kids. The way you are able to be tapped into JJ's feelings, you need to tap into our feelings. We got a lot going on, and I was sitting on a bridge. Yes. And I felt like if I had support, I wouldn't have been on that bridge. That's heavy to hear as a parent from your daughter. And so Gucci has shared with us that at the beginning of her relationship with JJ, she neglected her children and focused on his children. Why? Because she was trying to show that, oh, I can be a mom. I can be a mom to your children while not being a mother to her children. I really don't hear JJ at all telling her to, get her stuff together with her daughter and try to repair that relationship, because that's really what's important. That was really sad to hear her daughter say that. I feel like if I had support, I wouldn't have been on that bridge. And Selena's crying. I mean, so Gucci is crying. You should be crying. You admitted to neglecting your kids to be with this man. And clearly it's still happening. It's still happening, right? I'm always going to support my man, my man, my man. But what about your children, your children, your children? Whether they're adults or not, that's still your connection. And you're like neglecting them. I don't know. So Gucci, you got to get that together. And one thing I have to say about these reality shows, sharing like these pieces of your life, because you know that people are going to come down here and have an opinion about what's going on, right? And it's hard to hear somebody say, I thought about dying, I thought about taking my own life, and I felt like if you supported me more, I probably we wouldn't have been there, right? So that's something she needs to work on. Latrice is getting ready for her new Goddess Lengths opening and her opening of her restaurant. She's going to have a double opening. She's going to do a soft launch of the restaurant, and she's going to open her Goddess Lengths. So she's going to do an opening to Goddess Lengths, and it appears to be that Taste is just down the literally just down like an alley way. Because in the next episode, you see them walking from Goddess Links to Taste. Cliff has organized a birthday party for 38-year-old Glendale Pearson. Is his last name Pearson? Is that, I can't imagine her using her maiden name. She seems one that's, girl, let me shut up. Is Glenn's last name Pearson? Are they the Pearsons? Anyways, so I don't like the way Cliff talks to Latrice. Latrice is with her manager. I guess he's a manager of this Goddess Links location. She's, getting her inventory out, and she's saying, we got to get our stuff together for this, this opening. Cliff comes in and she was like, I don't understand why you would organize your friend's birthday party on the day that we are opening our restaurant. Now, I can see if you want it. Now, I can see if you were like, let's use the space for your birthday party, right? And we can do your birthday party after our opening and you can use the space, but we're not going to do this at the same time. So, and as we can see on the next episode, there's going to be an altercation. And looks like Glenn was right in the middle, climbing over people. I don't know what's going on, but that's what it looked like to me. So I don't know. I don't have any notes in here. I picked my phone up like I have some notes. So I didn't like the way he was talking to her. I'm gonna do what I want to do. That's what I got. I don't like that. Every time Latrice says something to Cliff, he's defensive. Like, nigga, shut up with the defensive. But that's what happens when y'all marry these old ass granddaddy face niggas and they think they're your dads. And then when you say something to them, they talk to you like you're a child, and there's some hierarchy over here. He already said you come from his ribs, so we already know what it gives. That man ain't changing. That's an old dog, honey. He's never gonna change. So Latrice doesn't seem. I don't know how long Latrice and Cliff are gonna last, because I just don't like the way he talks to her. Maybe she doesn't see any. I think she does see something wrong with it. When you go back and you look at this and you're like, damn, he was talking to me crazy. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, why do you get so defensive? I'm asking you. We have our restaurant opening. Why would you have your friend have his birthday party on the day our restaurant is opening? Why? That doesn't even make sense. It's supposed to be about us, not him. Let he can have his birthday party. And then she said, it's not even on his birthday. That's not even the day of his birthday, which not everybody celebrates their birthday on the day of their birthday, but that's like, okay, so then it's not a big deal. It's not even your birthday. Have it the day after. But I guess you want the cameras there and everything else. I don't like the way he talked to her. Watch. You see how he starts? I don't back down, nothing I do. I told him, you gonna make me go against my word? No, nobody said that you need to go against your word. We just want to know what the rationale, man, since you the man and you know everything and you so logical, why is it that you can't explain why you organize this on the same day as our opening? I'm a man and I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do, and that's what you don't understand about me. I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna go back on. Girl, okay, pipe down. It's too much bass. Cliff be having too much bass in his voice for me. Too much. That's why she told him to sit your weak ass down the other day. Because, girl, who the fuck are you talking to? Crazy. Every time she says something to him, and she doesn't even say it like she's checking him or anything like that. He just gets defensive and he starts telling her, I'm a man and I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do. Girl, how is your manhood so fragile that every time a woman says something to her, you have to say, I'm a man? Girl, we get it. We see it. We see you are. God damn. I don't get it. I'm like, I don't like the way he talks to her. Right. Who does that? I'm with Latrice. Like, girl, that doesn't even make sense. That doesn't make sense what you're doing. So he said it's after the Taste opening. She was like, well, I wasn't sure about the times or whatever, but and that's why her employee was like, I think he's a manager. He was like, Oh, if it's after the opening, then I don't see what the problem is. So you can't be going back and forth. You need to stay at the opening. You can't be going back and forth. That's what he's trying to tell Cliff. So he's like, we need some kind of compromise. So that was it. So that's their fair compromise. So this is so Gucci and Aikisha have a health and wellness event. They have a trainer there, a mental health professional, and a MD there. And they're sitting down talking about health and wealth and mental health and going to the doctor. Make sure you're going to get your screenings. Make sure you're doing this. Make sure you're doing that. Um, Men and women both, right? Getting your screenings, staying up to date. If you feel something in your body, doesn't matter, go to the doctor, figure out what's going on. The mental health professional was like, while you think it might be hard to figure out what's going on with you physically, can you imagine how hard it is to figure out what's going on with you mentally? And the brain is complex, and people be depressed, and they think that people be living with depression and not even realize it, right? They just think that this is their life and this is how they feel and this is how their brain works. And a lot of people just don't go talk to people, talk to people and find out what's going on. And then the trainer was there, and she's talking about just keeping your health together, keep moving, keep trying to eat right, try to eat right, staying away from, girl, the food supply in the United States. I know. I think I think it's intentional. I think it's so intentional. It is so intentional. I think it is so intentional. I keep saying the United States is in the death business. I really believe that. I believe it's just like rise and grind. Grind yourself until you're no more. Just keep grinding like a grinder, like a herb grinder. Just keep grinding. Rise and grind, rise and grind, rise and grind, rise and grind, grinding yourself down, whittling yourself down. I don't know. It's the environment and the food out here, So I'm glad she's doing that. She tells Aikisha, she needs to focus on the relationship with her daughter. She cannot be worried about Selena and stuff like that. Yeah, we don't know why you was worried about Selena, but when you came in there and Selena, you told Selena she was, I'm not gonna be worried about no extra. And so Gucci knows she's shady. So the health event went off really well. I thought it was really nice. I feel like Aikisha and SoGucci did that. Everybody at the end, they were like, yes, this was it. This was so good. This was great. This was a really good event. So now they're sitting around, I guess, recapping. And Willie tells Aikisha earlier that he is the villain of the crew. He doesn't think that he knows that Glendale and Cliff have a problem with him. But Willie said in an interview, as long as we maintain respect, we good. You ain't gotta like me, but as long as we are respectful, I'm fine. I don't care how they feel about me, really. He really doesn't care. But the fact that he has to be around them and Cliff keeps saying shit to him. And again, I think it's really the way that they treat their women. That's the reason why he doesn't, because it's almost like you think you're better than, why? What would give you the impression that I think I'm better than? Because I be calling y'all out and the silly shit that y'all say about your partners. I think I'm better than y'all because I tell you that doesn't even sound right. I don't know. I don't know. So they're sitting around at the end of the health and wellness event, and JJ addresses Lateshia and tells her that he didn't really appreciate that, that she didn't tell him that Selena was going to be there. And Lateshia gets, offended. You see, JJ is good. He was like, we love your brunches. We love you do such a great job with your brunches. She was like, oh, thank you. He was like, but I really didn't like, I really wanted to be there. He really got her. He was like, I really wanted to be there. I was upset that I had to leave early, but I did not know that Selena was going to be there. Cliff's ex. Girl, not Cliff's ex. You mean Selena's side nigga, right? That's Selena's side piece when she was cheating on JJ with Cliff, with the landscaping man. What did he call him before? I think he called him the landscaping man. The landscaping man. He was trimming some bushes over there, wasn't he? climbing up some trees. So he said he didn't appreciate that. And so you see how Lateshia got defensive. You can't. That's your feelings. You can't control how. So that's why I left. If I'm in a situation where I am not in control, right? Clearly, this is your event, and you invite somebody that I don't want to be around. The only person that I'm in control of is me, and that's why I got up and left. So you can't be mad that I got up and left, but at the same time, try to defend why you invited that person. So I'm only in control of me, Lateshia. And that's the reason why I got up and left your event, because what you're in control of, you decided to bring somebody in the space that I'm not comfortable with. So what I'm in control of is me, and I'm going to get up and move and leave. And that's it. So you can't be defensive that I left and be like, oh, y'all left my party. I'm really upset about that. Well, you shouldn't have invited Selena. In the real life, you shouldn't have invited her, or you should have told them that she's going to be there and set them at a different table. That sitting them at the same table, out of order, and it was out of order. But again, I feel like Lateshia is the producer's pawn, and it is making what's happening with Lateshia as a viewers and fans watch. She's becoming unlikable to a lot of the people. I'm reading the comments. I'm online looking at the Belle Collective hashtag, and the people are done with lion ass Lateshia and messy ass Lateshia, and both her and Glenn. Tired of them. They say it's time for y'all to go. That's what it said. We the Bells, we got to get together, but you playing the pawn for these producers, and it's making you look really messy. It is. All right, so then, oh, I thought what's her name's outfit was really cute. So Marie is having her graduation party. She's having her family there. Her father is there. Her cousins are there. Tambra is there. Ain't no way. I know Tambra is just doing it for the show. Ain't no way. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. What? Look, I was watching this last night, and I was like, "Look, girl, meet with a man about me. Meet with a nigga about me. A nigga that I'm in court with about me. You will never see me again." The only reason why Tambra is being seen is because she's filming the show and under contract. But if I think in real life, she don't fool with Marie, because no, I don't think so. That's weird to me. Anyway, so that was the end of that. She had her graduation party. It was nice. So shout out to all the accomplishments. We got the women opening their restaurants, their new openings of their store, the health and wellness event. I mean, the brunch it was a lackluster. The brunch was really on the low end of what we have seen Lateshia do. I don't know what was going on with that brunch. Maybe she'll get to redeem herself for the end of the season. I feel like every season she should have a brunch because that's her thing. But this brunch was not it for the season. I don't feel like that was okay. So she invited the women. She did not invite Latrice to her graduation thing. So again, them having conversations and just talking at in Louisiana was just for TV. The same way that SoGucci and Selena were talking just for TV. Um, Everybody else gets there a little later for the party. And what's his name wants to talk to JJ. Baby JJ had his cup with his straw in it. He was like this. When Glenn was trying to talk to him, he didn't like that. Then what was crazy was this is what don't like. I don't like the performative shit that men do when they act like they're trying to speak up for their woman. Nigga, you had another bitch pregnant and we thought that that was your baby. We had to have a paternity test on you. Now all of a sudden you need to protect Lateshia because JJ asked her or told her or said how he felt about not knowing that Selena was going to be there. So you feel like you need to talk. I have to. That's what I have to do. That's what I must do. That's what I want to do. And did you see when Selena came over there? Not Selena, SoGucci came over there, and then Lateshia came over there. She was like, "I'm over here because SoGucci is over here." That's what she told him. He was like, "Oh, well, we could talk." No, and then you see when SoGucci was like doing something to JJ's face, and then Lateshia started doing something to Glenn's face. Like, we up here with our man, we're supporting our man. We up here to see what's going on. How you was trying to handle her. Handle her? Unless they cut something out that we didn't see, I do not feel that JJ was out of order for saying what he said to Lateshia. He said, Lateshia, you give the greatest brunches. We love coming to we love the brunches. We love that it's co-ed now, or the men can be there now. It's unfortunate that I couldn't stay because you invited someone that I did not. You invited my ex. I don't want to be around her. And you invited her. Then you jump up and say, well, that's your feelings. No shit. And I can't be in control of how you feel. Exactly. So that's why I couldn't stay. So don't come to me and say that you were offended that I didn't stay when you put me in a situation where I had to be in control of myself and leave the situation. I'm just letting you know I didn't like it. He didn't handle her any kind of way. Unless they cut something out, I don't even like the way that Glenn told JJ, the way you handle her, bruh. I don't even like the way you handle her, bruh. He didn't handle her. He just told her how he felt. I know y'all niggas ain't used to telling people how you feel, but yes, that's all he did. That's all he did. He didn't do nothing wrong to me. Y'all let me know what you think. Okay, no problem. We'll just leave. JJ said, we'll just leave. No problem. We'll just exclude ourselves. We'll just leave. We don't have to be around Selena. We just leave. He was like, and they were arguing. People were sitting in their chairs eating, and they were having this discussion over these people. I was like, would they move? Okay. Girl, the damn thing, I don't know what it said. The storage was full or any whatever. Let me just get finished out because we at the end. So at the end, when JJ and Glenn are talking, SoGucci comes up, Lateshia comes up, Marie comes up. Marie's just standing there, I guess, trying to make sure they don't get into it. I love that SoGucci was like, "That's my husband. He's telling you how he feels. We are two different people. Me and Selena, we're moving forward. He brought it up because he's a different person, and he had feelings about the situation. The feelings that I had about the situation, I've already talked to her about it. That's what y'all don't understand. That's JJ. JJ is different. JJ said we don't need to be talking about Cliff's ex. We done talking about Cliff's ex. So let's move forward and let's move past it. And next week, they get into a fight. Somebody gets into a fight. I don't feel like talking about Cliff's ex, so we go to something else. And he called Cliff Uncle Cliff. And that was the end of the episode, y'all. Only time will tell. So y'all let me know what y'all think of the episode. What did you think about SoGucci and Selena? What did y'all think about SoGucci and her daughter? To me, I think that was the most critical part of the episode, really. What do you think about the opening? Cliff scheduling Glenn's birthday party on the day of their opening. I didn't like that, and I don't like the way he talks to her. But anyways, that's your husband, not mine, child. Anyways, take care of each other. Protect your energy. Let's get down in the comments. Peace. We'll be back with another video.